like to fly around like a bird because of what they're able to do. Look at everything from a bird's eye view. The bird is very clever at spotting what is best in any kind of weather. It knows how to feather its nest. They are used to live in high style, can spot the slightest trouble coming for miles. That's why I believe that it's true. It's good to look at life from a bird's eye view.
Thanks, Betty. I'll try not to forget my key next time. That's all right. But Maggie, you better hurry if you want Al to drive you to the airport. He's leaving in a minute.
Oh, okay. Millie was getting up as I left, so she must be ready by now.
And Maggie,
Oh, yeah.
be sure to tell Millie not to forget the marinara sauce.
Okay, the marinara sauce. What marinara sauce?
From Rome. We're having one of Al's customers to dinner, and Millie said you were flying to Rome today and that she'd bring us some sauce.
Okay, I'll remind her. Hey, Mill, I'm back. Are you ready? Oh, Betty says not to forget the marinara sauce. Hey, Mill. Hey, Mill, hurry up. Al's waiting for us. Millie?
Ready.
Millie! Oh, Al's ready to go. We're going to miss our ride.
No, we won't. I'll dress in the car.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Maggie, you worry too much. It's easy to get changed in a car. I think I'll do it every day, then I can get extra half-hour sleep.
Millie, your slip is showing.
Oh, what? Oh, listen, I must have left it. Look, do you think one of the other girls will lend me one? Oh, too late.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
You two better keep on your toes today. Beecham's a passenger.
Oh, that's all I need.
Not all the way to Rome, just to Paris, so, look your loveliest.
What? Yes, no, yes.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Beecham. What a pleasant surprise.
Where's you-know-who? Late again?
Here I am, Mr. Beecham. Welcome aboard.
Millie, you stay in there. We'll be in Paris in about 30 minutes, and maybe we can borrow a skirt from one of the ground stews.
Maggie.
Tea, please.
Tea. Yes. A lovely cup of tea. Yes. Mr. Beecham's going to have a cup of tea.
I believe I'll have a pastry with it.
Pastry? How about a pillow?
No, I had a pillow for breakfast. I'd like a pastry now.
The only reason I asked is I have to count the pillows to see if we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's a lovely round number, isn't it? 5, 6. I'm sure we had more than that. I'll just go and have a look.
Tea was quite good.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beecham.
What's that?
Oh!
Quick, turn on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Oh, we're 10 minutes away from Paris.
Oh! I'm sorry, it was an accident. I'll get another skirt at Paris.
Miss Grover, at various times you have made slips of the tongue, slips of the foot, and now a slip of the slip. I warn you, Miss Grover, this is your last slip.
Excuse me, sir, but the fasten seatbelt sign is on.
What? In a minute.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I must ask you to take your seat now. Regulations.
I fully realize that. However,
Well, thank
my
you very much,
capacity
sir.
is-
We company personnel must set a good example.
You see, I handled the rest of that flight perfectly.
Yes, it's just too bad that Mr. Beecham didn't see it. What's with the jar?
Oh, it's the marinara sauce for Betty's party. Look, if I could just explain to Mr.
Oh,
Beecham.
no, Millie, there's no need to. Look, he didn't fire you. Just let well enough alone.
No, but you see, I should tell him.
Millie, no. Look, we have a saying in the States, let sleeping Beechams lie.
Hey, Maggie, can I have a word with you?
How about no?
Now, is that any way to speak to the guy that risked his neck for you two today? Come on, let's have a coffee.
If I'm not back in 10 minutes.
I might have known. I was just finishing the annual traffic report, a difficult task under ideal circumstances.
Mr. Beecham, I wanted to talk to you about this morning.
It's taken me 3 days to finish this report.
You know why I happened to be on the plane without a skirt? Well, you see, I was late, and I rushed out of the flat, and I was trying to change in the back of Al's car.
Miss Grover, your urn.
What?
Your urn. 2nd century Roman. Replica, of course.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know you were a collector.
Well,
Would you like to see a genuine?
Yes, I suppose so.
Egyptian. I found it myself in an archaeological dig several years back. You see, here's the signature of the craftsman who made it. Tu quot man. You can't read that, of course. It's hieroglyphics.
Mine just says souvenir of Italy. I'm fired.
And take your bogus urn with you.
Well, I was just trying to explain to him, and then...
Then the tomato sauce hit the annual report.
Exactly. Well, do you know something? I don't want to work for a man like that. There's plenty of other things I can do. I mean, I could be an army nurse or a famous actress. I could even be an explorer. I have a very good sense of direction, you know. I mean, who needs stupid old Beecham and his stupid old airline anyway? I want my job back.
Oh, no, maybe it's not so bad. Beecham was probably tired. You know, long day, trip to Paris. Maybe after he cools down.
Yeah, but do you really think I'll get my job back?
Well, I'll wait till he quiets down, then I'll go in and have a little talk with him.
Oh, yes, and I'll come with you.
No. You take the marinara sauce home to Betty and make us a fabulous dinner. I'll go talk to Beecham.
Oh, now you make sure you tell him that I'm completely changed. I'm absolutely organized, and I will never ever forget anything again.
You forgot the urn.
Oh. Here's your marinara sauce.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Oh, this is Gloria, Millie.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Hey, listen, this dinner must be important to higher health and all.
It is. Mr. Hightower is one of Al's most important customers, and wouldn't you know it, we're having problems with the stove.
Well, what's the matter with it?
It won't light.
Well, look, why don't you use mine? I mean, it's just next door.
Oh, could we? Millie, you're a love. Gloria, we're going to move all these pots and pans to Millie's.
What we're going to do? Throw them? It's fun, isn't it?
Mr. Beecham, you can't fire Millie. She's a good stewardess.
Perhaps you could write a letter of recommendation for our next employer.
Mr. Beecham, if you just get to know Millie off the job, you'd find out what a wonderful girl she is. I mean, she's the most helpful girl that I know. She helps everybody, and everybody loves her for it.
That's a sink, that little hollow thing with the water taps over it. And over there, with the knobs and the burners and the little clock, that's a stove.
Thanks for telling me.
Oh, that's all right. Only too happy to oblige. Don't let it boil. Just simmer.
Simmer.
Yes. Did I tell you Italian cooking was my speciality?
You did mention it, yes.
Oh, don't forget a bay leaf in the meatballs. Do you know that a bay leaf can mean the difference between success and failure? Well, I think I'll give it a little stir.
How's everything going?
Oh, we're doing fine.
We're not doing anything because I'm leaving.
She's absolutely potty. That's the gas stove.
Gloria,
I'll
do
stay here.
try to understand. Gloria, please.
And don't forget the bay leaf in the meatballs. Watch it, mate.
What's all that about?
Oh, Al, she's gone.
Gone? Well, she can't have. I mean, the dinner party, my business.
If the oven was working, I'd put my head in it.
Oh, there. Why did she leave?
And the faintest. We were all being so helpful.
Well, look, it really doesn't matter. We can manage without a maid.
Don't worry. You won't have to. At your service, Mum. Millie, the maid.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, Mr. Beecham, please get to know her. Give her the benefit of the doubt.
Beecham here. Hello, Vanessa, dear. Oh, too bad. Well, I suppose I can open a tin of beans or something. Don't be late.
Mr. Beecham, I couldn't help overhearing, you know, about your wife not coming home for dinner. Well, I was wondering, could I make a suggestion?
Millie, you're quite sure?
There's nothing to it. I serve people all day long on the planes.
I know, but...
Oh. Hello?
Ah, listen, don't drink the iodine. I think you can get your job back.
Marvellous. I knew Mr. Beecham had a heart.
Well, heart he hasn't, stomach he has. Look, you're going to be home, aren't you? Oh, and what are you cooking?
Oh, you should see. Spaghetti, meatballs, everything.
Great, because I'm having dinner with Mr. Beecham tonight, and so are you. So wear something sensible and act sensible just for tonight. Oh, and make sure that the food is sensational.
Oh, yes, it will be. Definitely. Hey, listen, having dinner with him's brilliant. Oh, and thanks again. Bye.
Maggie?
Oh, that marvellous girl. Do you know she's fixed everything with Beecham? They're even going out to have dinner somewhere tonight, so now I have nothing to do but be your full-time maid.
They're here.
Are you sure you wouldn't care for another cocktail before dinner?
I never have more than one.
Oh. That's a good idea.
We're having Italian food tonight.
That's nice.
Well, shall we go and sit down?
How was your golf game?
Terrible. The greens were in a terrible condition.
Oh, terrible.
I suppose with all your moving about, you don't get many home-cooked meals.
No.
Just wait till you taste Millie's cooking, and that's only part of it. She is so kind, and so thoughtful, and so sweet.
Are you sure St. Millicent expects us?
Oh, of course. You see, Millie's the cook, and I'm the table setter.
Quaint.
I hope you like antipasta.
As long as there are no anchovies. I hate anchovies.
Some wine.
Thank you.
There are not many things I dislike, but I hate anchovies.
Millie's such a treasure.
Smells delicious.
Well, let's see how the chef is doing. Millie. Hey, Mill. She must have stepped out a minute. No reason we can't start in.
Our main dish will be spaghetti and meatballs with some very special sauce we had flown in from Rome today.
Oh, That should be nice.
It's Millie's speciality. You'll love it.
Oh, Millie, is that you? We were so hungry we started. Come on, join us.
Be right there.
Isn't it nice to have company for dinner? Would you like another meatball?
Yes, please. And in a moment, I'd like some more spaghetti.
Ah, okay.
Wouldn't you rather have a sandwich? We've got some lovely peanut butter.
Sandwich, yes.
I think I'll take these to the kitchen, warm them up a little.
Millie, it's on a warmer.
I think I might try a bit of that myself. Needs cheese in the kitchen. Can't you? Maggie's back. She brought Mr. Beecham home for supper with an appetite. That's all that's left. I nearly got a fork through my hand trying to get this much away from him.
That's only 2 meatballs.
Well, maybe we could cut them in half. Here, wait a minute. Now, look, if we cover these with a bit of gravy, I'll make sure you and Al get them.
What's the delay?
Shh. You tell him.
It's a bit dirty then in Bradford, but, you know, it's what you're used to handling all the time.
Yes.
You know, in wool.
Yes.
It's not really dirty.
My husband is rather partial to spaghetti.
I was introduced to it in Rome last year when I was over there. It doesn't come out of tins there, you see.
It looks wonderful, Millie.
Thank you. I think I'll miss the meatballs.
Good idea.
Just leave a little room for the salad.
The salad.
Aye.
Needs more dressing.
Millie, what is going on?
Mackie, this is the food for Betty's party. I didn't know you were bringing him home. The maid quit, and I'm sort of
helping Millie. Beecham means your job. You can't do this.
I can't let them down. Now, keep him occupied. I'll only be a few minutes.
Millie!
Oh.
I'll have a little more. Mr. Hightower and I have our full vitamins at every meal. It's a vital part of nutrition. Of course, some of these foreign dressings destroy vitamins. I'm sure you know what I mean.
I think I'll have that meatball after all. You ever see anything like that?
Never mind.
Mr. Beecham, you're right. I should be fired. I do everything wrong. I've ruined your evening and theirs and everyone's. No use to anybody.
What is all this? What's this?
Mr. Beecham, you see, our next-door neighbor was having a dinner party and their maid quit, and Millie was just trying to help out.
Everything went fine till the golf ball fell out of the spaghetti.
Everything went fine until the golf ball fell out of the spaghetti. I'd better be going. This only confirms my earlier decision. Perhaps Miss Grover can find some other occupation, such as,
Where is she? Where is the little lass? Ah, there she is.
It's all right, Millie. I told them all about it.
It's better than all right. It's terrific. And I thought this was going to be just another stuffy dinner party.
Yes, if there's anything we can't stand, it's stuffy people.
I'm Donald Hightower. Nice to meet you.
Delighted.
You must be Millie's boss.
Former.
That's some girl you've got there.
No? Here we are.
Ah, good. I only limit my intake before dinner. Now, come on, get it open. Good night.
Hightower? Yes, Donald Hightower of HT Industries.
That's right.
I'm Clive Beecham, head of stewardess personnel for the airline.
Oh, that's nice. Now, come on now, let's get the party started all over again.
Your executives fly with us quite a bit.
1,000,000 miles a year.
So pleased the company's been of service.
That Millie's a girl in a million. It isn't often you get someone so downright
Helpful?
Helpful. That's the word. Marvellous quality.
Exactly. And without people like that, a plane is just a hunk of machinery. Ice in the kitchen.
I'll get it. In future, please try and remember that the stewardess uniform consists of jacket and skirt.
What a stuffy man.
Maggie, did you hear? Well, don't just stand there. We need some glasses. Try and be a little helpful.
Good morning, Mr. Beecham.
Morning, Miss Grover.
Look, the complete uniform.
I left my hat in your flat last night.
Oh, yes, I brought it. I put it in your office. From now on, you'll have no cause for complaint, none. You'll see you're going to be really happy with me.
The hat?
Oh, yes, I'll hang it up behind the... No, Mr. Beecham, look, if you wear it a couple of times, it'll be... Goodbye, Mr. Beecham!
You may think I'm being absurd, but I would like to fly around like a bird because of what they're able to do. Look at everything bird is very clever at spotting what is best. In any kind of weather, it knows how to feather its nest. They are used to live in high style, can spot the slightest trouble coming for miles. That's why I believe that it's true. It's good to look at life from a bird's eye view.
Thanks, Betty. I'll try not to forget my key next time. That's all right. But Maggie, you better hurry if you want Al's driver to the airport. He's leaving in a minute.
Oh, okay. Millie was getting up as I left, so she must be ready by now.
And Maggie,
Oh, yeah.
be sure to tell Millie not to forget the marinara sauce.
Okay, the marinara sauce. What marinara sauce?
From Rome. We're having one of Al's customers to dinner, and Millie said you were flying to Rome today and that she'd bring us some sauce.
Okay, I'll remind her. Hey, Mill, I'm back. Are you ready? Oh, Betty says not to forget the marinara sauce. Hey, Mill. Hey, Mill, hurry up. Al's waiting for us. Millie?
Ready.
Millie! Oh, Al's ready to go. We're going to miss our ride.
No, we won't. I'll dress in the car.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we made it.
Oh, Maggie, you worry too much. It's easy to get changed in a car. I think I'll do it every day, then I can get extra half hour's sleep.
Millie, your slip is showing.
Oh, what? Oh, listen, I must have left it. Look, do you think one of the other girls will lend me one? Oh, too late.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
You two better keep on your toes today. Beecham's a passenger.
Oh, that's all I need.
Not all the way to Rome, just to Paris, so, look your loveliest.
What? Yes, no, yes.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Beecham. What a pleasant surprise.
Where's you-know-who? Late again?
Here I am, Mr. Beecham. Welcome aboard.
Millie, you stay in there. We'll be in Paris in about 30 minutes, and maybe we can borrow a skirt from one of the ground stews.
Maggie. Maggie.
Tea, please.
Tea. Yes. A lovely cup of tea. Yes. Mr. Beecham's going to have a cup of tea.
I believe I'll have a pastry with it.
Pastry? How about a pillow?
No, I had a pillow for breakfast. I'd like a pastry now.
The only reason I asked is I have to count the pillows to see if we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's a lovely round number, isn't it? 5, 6. I'm sure we had more than that. I'll just go and have a look.
Tea was quite good.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beecham.
What's that?
Oh!
Quick, turn on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Oh, we're 10 minutes away from Paris.
Oh!
I'm sorry, it was an accident. I'll get another skirt at Paris.
Miss Grover, at various times you have made slips of the tongue, slips of the foot, and now a slip of the slip. I warn you, Miss Grover, this is your last slip.
Excuse me, sir, but the fasten seatbelt sign is on.
What? In a minute.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I must ask you to take your seat now. Regulations.
I fully realize that. However,
Well, thank
my
you very much,
capacity
sir.
is-
We company personnel must set a good example.